Hi, Bob Andersen here. I've been in the property market for over 30 years as an investor and also as a property developer. And when it comes to investing, well, what do you look for? Or what do I look for? Well, I like to have a balanced portfolio. I like to have some growth investments in there, which are generally low yielding, but I also love to counter that with some high yielding, good cash flow investments. But one that I've particularly fond of and which I've gotten involved in the last few years is actually in storage. And storage is a great investment. First of all, it's a very low entry level. Try buying yourself a set of shops and you'll find out that you've got to have some pretty deep pockets. Look, it's a proven product. It's been out there for quite a while. It's got a good history to it. It's very high yielding. Minimum maintenance. I mean, if you had an old house, maintenance will kill you. The maintenance is basically zero. There's depreciation, there's everything in there. And as far as the people that own them, well, it's a great investment for owner-occupiers or investors. If you're renting space, you're just feeding somebody else's pocket. You don't want to be doing that. Feed your own pocket. Own one. It's cheaper than renting. That's what you got to do. Ownership, that's where wealth comes from, owning, not renting. And of course, the other way, if you're an investor, you can be as passive as you like. And I am a pretty passive investor. And that's why these are great. They're managed. You don't have to manage them yourself. They're new. They're minimum maintenance. They're quite economical to buy. In fact, you can buy a bunch of them. Buy some for your kids for a birthday present. What else would you do? And that's what I love it. I love the high yielding, the low maintenance, the low entry level, and the fact you have to have it to balance your portfolio. And if you need cash, you need cash flow. Cash is king. When it comes to great projects, and I've seen plenty out there, silo is an absolute ripper. And so much so that I'm actually going to slip a little bit in there myself. Actually, I can't help myself investing in these sorts of things. It's at Wollongong. Now, Wollongong's one of the biggest cities in Australia. It's in the top 10. And there's always a need for storage. There's a shortage out there. And I've had a look. I've had a look at the floor plans. I've had a look at the whole marketing brochure, the whole lot, and I'm in love with it. So look, if you're looking for a good investment, a good high-yielding investment that's safe and fully managed for you, that's what you need to do. And I thoroughly recommend Silo. I know the developers behind it. They're great people. And what you need to do is simply make contact with them and get yourself set up in a really good investment. Well, it's Bob Andersen saying happy investment, and I'll see you out there in the property market.